In this piece we take a look at some of the teams who aren't favorites, but are outsiders to win the tournament. World Cup outsiders. The World Cup is usually won by one of the favorites going into the tournament. However, sometimes there are teams that shock the football world and get a long way in the tournament. For example, who can remember in 2002 when South Korea and Turkey played in semi-finals against Germany and Brazil respectively? Occasionally, outsiders do well in the World Cup, so we have put together a short list of teams who we aren't favorites to win it all, but could do well in the tournament. We start with a team very good on paper, Croatia. Croatia inconsistency is the issue here, and the fact that they have a tough group alongside Argentina, Nigeria and Iceland. Before World Cup qualification started, Croatia were expected to top their group with ease, however, they would lose out on top spot to Iceland. This meant they had to go through the playoff phase against Greece. They would qualify comfortably with a 4-1 in the first leg, but the fact they were there in the first place showed how inconsistent they have been. With players like Luka Modric, Ivan Rakitic, Mario Mandzukic, Ivan Perisic, and Mateo Kovacic on the team, they should be a lot better than that. And it is because of these class players that they could be an outsider in Russia. Being conservative, let's say they come second in the groups, which means they will likely play France in the next round. Croatia are more than capable of shocking Les Blues, so ignore Croatia at your peril. Modric, Rakitic, Perisic and Mandzukic will all be vital for Croatia in Russia. Getty Images. England, considering their talent, tend to be hideous underachievers in major competitions. Just look at their string of results in 2014 and that much is clear, and with Belgium in Group G with them, it would be easy to assume the story will be much the same in Russia. However, Gareth Southgate has got England playing good football. Yes, there are some who complain that they are not winning by enough goals, but historically, England have never scored a lot of goals, especially at the World Cup. Players like Raheem Sterling, Marcus Rashford, Jesse Lingard, Dele Alli can create chances, and with the world-class Harry Kane on the pitch, goals could flow. As mentioned above, the main stumbling block in the group is Belgium, but even if England comes second in the groups, their next round opponents could probably be Poland or Colombia. England does not need to be seriously scared of either team there. England could do better than you expect. Kane's scoring ability will be pivotal for England. Getty Images. Portugal. 2 years on from their shocking European Championship victory, a lot of the teams in the competition will not be taking them for granted anymore, especially with Cristiano Ronaldo on the pitch. In that tournament, Portugal did not play well, but they found ways to win, and that is vital in major tournaments. Additionally, there are more players capable of supporting Ronaldo now, with Andre and Bernardo Silva being of paramount importance. Spain are their main opponents in the group, but all Portugal have to do is get out of the group because Group A is shockingly weak. Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Uruguay make up their possible round of 16 opponents, and neither Spain or Portugal will be frightened of any of them. Obviously, with a player like Ronaldo, who can change games at any point, Portugal will have to be put away, which is not easy to do, as 2016 showed. Andre Silva has become a huge partner for Ronaldo. Getty Images. Uruguay qualified second in South American qualification, showing just how capable they are, and with Edinson Cavani and Luis Suarez up top, they have one of the best front lines in the tournament. Add Diego Godin, Rodrigo Bentancur, Jose Jimenez, and Georgian de Arrascaeta and you have a good team. They are in an easy group and should top it, with probably Spain or Portugal coming in the next round, which could be an issue. But an even larger question hangs over Luis Suarez. This will be his third World Cup, and the question is whether he can get through a tournament without causing controversy. In 2010 he handled the ball on the line against Ghana, and then 4 years later he beat Giorgio Chiellini. He is their best player, so he needs to keep his head for them to go far. Suarez missed the rest of the tournament in 2014 after biting Chiellini. Getty Images. Take a look at our list of the even bigger outsiders. We are not for one moment suggesting these teams could win it all. But these three teams could shock many because they have good players and tend to be tough teams to put away. Colombia. James Rodriguez can create something out of nothing, and Radamel Falcao has proven his goal-scoring abilities for club and country for several years now. Davinson Sanchez and Yerry Mina are both powerful, strong center-backs capable of marking most, and Juan Cuadrado has shown he can play at Juventus. Will battle it out with Poland for top of the group, and as a result they will likely be battling to play Belgium or England from Group G. Colombia can beat them both on their day. Can they trust David Ospina in goal though? David Ospina will be entrusted with the goalkeeping duties in Russia. Can he deliver? Getty Images. Poland will compete with Colombia in Group H, and on paper it could be close to see who tops the group. Poland have the world-class Robert Lewandowski, who scored 16 goals in 10 games during qualification. But the issue here is who will feed the big man. Peter Zielinski is arguably their best midfielder, and Jakub Blaszczykowski is no slouch, but giving Lewandowski opportunities could be a problem against good defenses. Additionally, there are question marks over the Polish defense, with Kamil Glik and Lukasz Piszczek being the only players of note at the back. As mentioned above though, they just need to get out of the group, because Belgium or England await in the round of 16 and both can be beaten. Kamil Glik is the heart of the Polish defense. Getty Images. Serbia. They qualified top of their qualification group and have a very capable defense because of players like Alexander Kolarov, Branislav Ivanovic, and Nemanja Matic. Then you can add creative players like Dusan Tadic and Zoran Tosic to the mix, who will both likely feed Alexander Mitrovic up front. He may not be able to play for Newcastle United, but he can clearly score goals on the international stage, as he led this side with 6 during qualification. The main issue for Serbia is their draw. In a group alongside Brazil, Switzerland and Costa Rica, they will do well to get out of it. To top that off, if they come second in the groups, they will likely be playing Group F winners, who will probably be Germany. Regardless, Serbia are a team that could surprise and frustrate opponents in Russia. Matic will sit in front of the Serbian defense. Getty Images. What do you make of our selections? Who do you think is an outside shot to go far in the tournament? Also, do not forget to check out our World Soccer 500 or World Cup homepage. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter too.